everybody, welcome back to another video. If you end up enjoying this video, please do like and subscribe. And yeah, today is another Renn ranks. Today we are doing something that's not a smash or pass though. Today we're going to be ranking some CSGO maps, CSGO/CSGO 2. Before we go ahead and dive any deeper into this, I do want to go ahead and say this is not every single CSGO map. That would literally take us like 3 hours to go through, and quite frankly, I haven't played every single CSGO map ever. So I wanted to go ahead and just rank a few of these. I found a list and I'm just kind of adding to it. I added in some stuff. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so like I said earlier, this is a tier list that I found. It had CSGO 2 maps on it. However, I did add in a few CSGO 1 maps. Nothing against CSGO 2, but quite frankly, CSGO kind of had more variety, more to offer, in my opinion. I know it's the same game, but you know, they limited the maps. It's a work in progress. But anyways, yeah, so we have S, you know, best. Love that map. It's a great map. We have A, B, C, D, and, you know, just hot. Originally it just said trash, but I figured let's just call it hot because sometimes stuff is hot, and that's a better descriptory term over garbage or trash. But anyways, starting off with Ancient. Ancient is a very, very strong one. I absolutely love Ancient. Ancient is honestly, Ancient's a top tier map for me. I really like Ancient. I get excited for Ancient. I love Ancient. Next up, we have Anubis. Yeah, people really aren't gonna like my take on this. A lot of people really, really, really like Anubis. I, however, do not. I do not like Anubis that much. It's okay. I'm genuinely torn if I should throw Anubis in C or B. I'm gonna go with C because honestly, I have higher ranking maps. Moving along to Assault. I don't dislike Assault. I actually really do like Assault more than anything. It's definitely not my, like, it's not S tier for me, but it is pretty high up there. I like it. However, it could be better. I'm gonna put it at a B just because it could be better. It's just not my favorite map for sure. We have Dust 2. Dust 2 is a classic. Everyone loves Dust 2. I really don't know many people that dislike Dust 2, and since it is such a great map and it is one of the OGs right there, I am throwing it an S. It's a really, really good map for a reason. Moving along to The Office. A lot of people are about to hate the ranking on The Office, but my eyes immediately went to The Office, and the reason why it goes to The Office is because I really, really like The Office. In terms of people liking The Office, a lot of people probably put it in a B or an A. The Office is one of my favorite maps of all time. I'm definitely putting that in S, honestly. That's gonna get my very top S. I know a lot of people are really gonna dog on that, but it is what it is. It's my personal preference. I do these tier lists, that way you guys can compare your matches to my matches. So, you know, obviously whatever I put at S does not have to be your S, but yeah. Alright, and it's come to my attention that there are a few maps that I have not played in CSGO 2. I guess they must have released since I've last played. However, we are seeing a new map called Assembly. I don't know if that's the remastered one. I've never played it before if it is. However, yeah, I've never played Assembly, so we are going to throw that in the not played, which is a very new section I just added on for you guys. Yeah, moving along to Aztec. I like Aztec. Aztec's actually one of my personal favorites, and the reason why it's one of my personal favorites is because I used to play it on Pavlov, which is CSGO for VR, basically. So I have quite a good chunk of experience in Aztec. It's not anything amazing. It's not some kind of amazing map. However, it is something I really like. I'm gonna put it a B. It's not the worst thing ever. It definitely could be better. We are now moving on to Baggage. Baggage, honestly, I'm gonna put Baggage at a D. I don't hate Baggage. It's just not my favorite map. When I see Baggage, I get slightly disappointed. You know, it is what it is. There's better. It's not hot ass though. There's definitely a lot worse. Moving along to Cache. Honestly, it's been a while since I played it. Cache, whatever you want to call it. People, I've heard it both ways. Actually, really, really like the map. I haven't played it since CSGO, the original CSGO. I really do like it though. It is one of my top favorites. I'm actually gonna put it in A. It's a very evenly balanced map. It's very good for comp. But yeah, I don't really have too much to say on that. It's a pretty decent map. It's top tier. Canals, or you know, C. So we have all kinds of different names for Canals. I actually heavily miss Canals. Canals is such a great map. I'm surprised it's not on CSGO 2 yet. Definitely a S tier for me. It's heavily up there. I really like, there's a lot of maps that I like on CSGO 2, especially compared to like Valorant per se. I really like some CSGO maps. I think they're really great. Yeah, Canals is going up there. Canals is a really, really great map. Cobblestone. Cobblestone is my possibly tied in first place with The Office of all-time favorite map. I really, really like Cobblestone. I think Cobblestone's a very evenly balanced map. I have a lot of fun, and I visibly get happy whenever I played Cobblestone, but I hated it every time I lost the voting from Cobblestone to like Mirage or something. It was ridiculous. But Cobblestone, definitely one of my top tiers. It is on the same par as The Office, if not more. I'm gonna say It's right behind The Office. I really enjoy The Office. A lot of people hate The Office. But Cobblestone, definitely one of my top all-time favorite maps. I love Cobblestone. Inferno! Inferno is really great. I actually really like Inferno. It's not an S tier for me, but Inferno really has its own charm. Definitely one of my favorite maps to play, even in comp. We are gonna go with the, we're gonna put it in an A, because why not? It's Inferno, it's a great map, I like it. It's not, like, super amazing to me, though. In terms of people actually liking it more than some of the other ones in my S spot, most definitely it's more liked than some of those other ones. But for me personally, I'm leaving it there. Moving on to Italy, which is like Inferno's weird cousin. Yeah, I really like Italy too. Italy's great. It's kind of the same as Inferno. I'm putting it as A. I really like it. Camping in B is always a fun time there. But yeah, it's pretty evenly balanced unless you're trying to run down the hall and there's someone with a sniper, and especially if it's an auto. You know, we all have beef with autos in CSGO. If you play CSGO, you get it. If you don't play CSGO, it's okay. But yeah, I like Italy. Italy's nice. It's definitely an A. It's not an S for me. Militia. I really like Militia. Militia, let's go ahead and just put it up here. Yeah, Militia is really great. I haven't played it since CSGO 1. I don't know if CSGO 2's redone it. From my understanding, they haven't. I really like Militia. One of my favorite ones. I liked getting chickens. Anywhere there's a chicken on CSGO or CSGO 2, I am there. I loved collecting the chickens, and especially in Militia where all the snow's everywhere and everything like that, and it's like the Christmas events and they'd be wearing the little hats. Amazing. I would have like 5 or 6 chickens until people went alone and killed them and they got mad, but yeah. But yeah, good old classic Militia. I think so far all of these maps up here are just CSGO, like CSGO maps, not CSGO 2. But yeah, I really just have a heart for all of them. I think Dust 2 is in CSGO 2, but like, it's... I don't have beef with CSGO 2, but, you know, I do miss old CSGO. But, alright, moving on. The next map is Mills. So I've only played, Mills a few times. I played it right after it released for CSGO 2. It's been a bit since I played it. I didn't particularly like it. I don't think it's hot ass, but it's definitely not my favorite. I just couldn't get behind it. Maybe if I had played on it a few more times. But honestly, I just wasn't digging the layout. I didn't really enjoy it. It wasn't that fun for me. So I'm gonna put it at a D. Moving on to Mirage. Now, Mirage is probably debatably, besides Dust 2, one of the most popular maps in the game, if I had to guess. People really like Mirage. However, for me, and this is definitely personal, I hated the voting system where we would get done with Mirage and then move on to another map, and then someone would immediately start a vote for Mirage again, and then we'd just keep playing Mirage at the Mirage at the Mirage. It's so fun, but it gets really boring really fast. But debatably probably one of the most highly rated maps in the whole series of CSGO itself. But I'm putting it at A. A lot of people are not going to be happy about that, and I don't really care, but because this is my ranking. Yeah, that's where we're at with Mirage. That's how I feel about that. The next map is Memento. I believe that's what this says. I'm going to go ahead and just play it. It's something that I didn't even know existed. I looked up pictures of it. It looks great, but I haven't played it, so there's not really any point on me ranking that. So, yeah, that's where we're at on that. Nuke! I love Nuke. Nuke is one of my favorite ones. Nuke is definitely... Let's go ahead and just throw it up here. Yeah, that's where Nuke belongs. Nuke is great. I like getting in all the sniper spots and sniping the crap out of people. It's one of my all-time favorite maps. It's definitely not up there with Office and Cobblestone, but honestly, I think I would rank it higher than... Oh. I think I would rank it higher than Canals. I really like Nuke. It's one of my favorite ones. I always play the counter-terrorist side on Nuke, though, because, you know, some maps I play CT over T. Some maps I switch in between, but Nuke's always those ones where I like to just be the... I'll be either side, but I prefer to be a CT. But yeah, Nuke's got a special place. I love Nuke's one of my favorite, all-time favorite maps. Yeah, it's a great map. Overpass. A lot of people are not gonna like where I'm about to put this. Overpass is a very popular map as well. I like Overpass. I don't have any issues with Overpass. But it's definitely not like a map that stands out to me. It's like okay. There's a lot of camping spots in Overpass, which is great if you're a camper. But yeah, it's just not, it doesn't stand out to me. It's not a bad map. It's overall like a great map. I just don't like it. Pool Day. Honestly, I haven't played the new Pool Day. I've played the old Pool Day. So I don't know if they've changed up anything in CSGO with Pool Day, but if the Pool Day is still the way I remember it, it's going in hot ass. Be mad, be glad, I don't really care. Pool Day gets boring really fast. There's not really too much more to say on that if I'm remembering it correctly. You know, I mean, there's stalls and like stuff like that. I like to have a little bit of scenery. It's not the point in the game, but you know, you want some kind of variation, and it's just... It's very bland and boring. I'm not saying that it's hot ass to play on, but I am saying in terms of me liking it, I just don't. It's not something that I enjoy playing. Moving along to Shoots. I like Shoots. Shoots is a great map. I don't really have too much to comment on that. It's not like a phenomenal, amazing map. I definitely don't think it's an A or B. You get a lot of headshots there. Like, you're there, you're running around, you just pop up and someone's there. I don't think Shoots is bad, but it's not like anything amazing. It's not anything super creative. None of these maps are bad. Don't get me wrong, none of these maps are bad. I absolutely love most of these maps. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at in that. Once again, we are at another map that I am not familiar with. Thera, I believe is what that says. Yeah, I don't know what Thera is. I don't know if that's a remastered map or that's like a CSGO 2 original, but I don't know what it is. If you guys have noticed, it seems as though some of these newer CSGO 2 maps I just haven't messed with. I haven't played CSGO 2 in a bit. I just was a really big fan of CSGO 1, and you know, I played it a lot until I got hooked on Valorant for forever, and then now I'm hooked on Marvel Rivals. So my gaming taste has changed, but you know, I still go back to my roots here and there. But moving along to Train. Train's a classic. We like Train around here. I don't have any beef with Train. However, it's not like one of my high ones. Honestly, I wouldn't even put it. You guys aren't gonna like this. I'm putting Train into C. Train's probably, most people, it's gonna be an A for them, but I don't enjoy Train. There's a lot more enjoyable maps in the game to me, and Train is not one of them. It's not a bad map. None of these are bad maps. I keep reiterating that because a lot of people are gonna get upset because I dissed on their favorite map. Who knows? Someone's map could be Pool Day. That's their favorite map, and I put it in hot. So, you know, I'm trying to soften the blow, guys. I'm trying to soften it a little bit. Vertigo! I actually like Vertigo more than I like Nuke, ironically enough. I don't know if I like Vertigo more than I like The Office or Cobblestone, but it's right there kind of tied with The Office and Cobblestone. I really like Vertigo. Always been one of my favorite maps. I love hiding in the porta potties. Not to camp, not to do, like, camping stuff for the game, just to mess around. I do miss where we used to be able to, like, make the moaning sound, where we used to be able to, like, audibly hotkey our moaning sounds whenever we would die or get tased. We could name it. Me and my friends, we used to do coom. It used to say coom. You know what coom stands for. You guys get it. But anyways, we would just start spamming that, and our guys would be like, oh. It would say coom, coom, coom. And this was the map to do it. We would all be in the bathroom in the porta potties just moaning. It was great. I miss old CSGO, but eventually, I guess it got too much and they banned it where we couldn't do that anymore, which so much, guys. I miss old CSGO. All right, moving along, we have Iris. Honestly, I played Iris a few times. It didn't stand out to me. It wasn't one of those maps where I looked forward to playing it. There's not really too much to say on it. It is what it is. It's not one of those ones where I went on my way to play it. It wasn't very memorable for me, but that's just me personally, guys. Moving along to Breach. There's a lot of S tiers in this video. This is crazy how many S tiers there are. I really like Breach. I haven't seen Breach in years. I probably removed that from the game in like 2021, 2022. So I haven't seen it in years. I love Breach. It is one of my favorite maps. I like everything about it. Yeah, Breach is just a great map. The scenery is great. There's not really too much more to comment on that. It's a phenomenal map. A lot of people probably would not rate it anywhere near an S. A lot of people probably put it at like a C or a B, but it's going at S for me. I really liked it. Basalt! Basalt is ranked higher for me than Breach. Honestly, Basalt, it's not tied with the top 3, but it's really up there. I really like Basalt. Yeah, it's, again, great view. We really like that. It's nice. It's balanced. I like the little half of the town and you know what I'm saying, the ocean front. It's really nice. It's a nice map. I haven't seen that in years as well. I think that also got removed in like 21, 22. 21 maybe. I think Breach might have been like 2023 actually, and then Basalt was like 2021, 2022, somewhere around there, but I like both of those. Those are great. I'm actually surprised we're hitting so many on the S list rather than the hot list. So, like I said, I added some of these in. A good chunk of these maps I actually manually added in, so there's not really too much to link. The next one's Insertion. This goes for Insertion 1 and 2. I'm kind of just combining them. I really liked Insertion. I missed Insertion, but very big map. Very nice and open for the Insertion 2. I'm just going to throw it right there in A. It's a really, really great map. I love everything about the map. We haven't seen it in quite a bit. I don't know when they removed it. I mean, that was also like a 2022, 2023 removal. But yeah, no, I really like Insertion. It's been a while since I played it, but I really, really like it. Hopefully they bring it to CSGO 2 if they haven't already. But yeah, last but not least, our final map that I'm ranking. Obviously, once again, guys, this is not all of CSGO, and this is not all, well, this is all of CSGO 2 from my understanding, but it's not all CSGO 1. There's a lot more maps, but I just can't get into all of them. It's hard to figure out which ones were there and weren't, and you know, depending on there's a lot more maps, but I just can't get into all of them. It's hard to figure out which ones were there and weren't, and you know, depending on the times, I obviously haven't played them either. You know, I started playing CSGO in 2018, I believe. So, you know, there's a lot of maps that came prior to me playing, and there's a lot of maps that have popped in and out while I've taken breaks from CSGO, because, you know, I have love-hate with CSGO. But, the last one, last but not least, Bank. I like Bank. Bank is a very popular map, I would say. It's been a long time since I played Bank. I like Bank. It's a very classic map. It's balanced in my opinion, but, you know, not everyone feels the same. So I'm gonna put Bank at, Bank's gonna go to C. It's not like amazing. I enjoy playing it. I enjoy playing almost every single map, just not back to back to back to back. But overall, though, still a great map, still pretty evenly balanced. It's overall just a good map. But yeah, I think that will be it for the rankings. I don't know if we're moving anything around. I'm taking another look at it. A lot of people are gonna get mad that I'm gonna leave Assault and B. I'm sorry. But yeah, for anyone that wants to comment that I've missed some maps, I'm very well aware this is not every single map that I've played. It's hard figuring out what all I have played or not, to be honest, because it's been so many years of just CSGO that's been piling up. But this is a good chunk of them. A lot of people are familiar with these, as they are kind of like staple maps, minus some of the new ones. And yeah, guys, so if you end up enjoying the video, please do like and subscribe. If you guys have any tier lists you want me to make, anything you want me to tier up, rank, I have Smasher Passes. This right here is, you know, a Renn ranks. Do I like it? What's S? What's hot? But yeah, I have all kinds of different rankings. We have some other ones on the way. I am actively trying to get some of these stockpiled up just for you guys. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, drop them down below. If you guys want to compare tier list, I dropped this one down below. Like I said, I manually added in quite a few of these, so this is not, whenever you pop up the tier list, half of these maps are not going to be there for you. But very easy to get the pictures and do them yourself if you'd like to. But yeah, hopefully you guys end up enjoying the video. Hopefully you guys have some suggestions for me, and I'll see you guys next Monday for another Renn ranks, or Thursday for, you know, funny gaming videos. So in case you guys are not familiar with me, I do make funny gaming content. That is the majority of what I am, actually. The Renn ranks is just a newer thing. I also do Renn rants, where I talk about whatever I want whenever I want. But yeah, funny gaming content comes out on Thursdays, 11:45 a.m. in the morning, EST. And then I'm trying to get these out every single Monday, also 11:45 EST. These, though, are going to be a bit more scarce compared to the funny gaming video. But yeah, check out my channel. I have tons of content on my channel. Tons of it. So yeah, with that said, I'll see you guys later.